We ready? Start. We have also noticed from the perusal of the post-mortem report that the deceased herein had received one gunshot injury. Stop. If at all there was any fair and proper investigation or inquiry conducted by the police, the blood samples ought to have been collected from the spot in question. Stop. We have also noticed that there were three witnesses, namely Jay Narayan, Mahesh Kumar, and Betalal, mentioned in the FIR. Stop. Their statements were not recorded by the police, and instead, the affidavits of Mahesh Kumar and Betalal were taken on 8th April 2011, disowning the prosecution case. Stop. It is also noteworthy that in its objection to the application filed by the petitioner under section 156(3) CRPC, the police had vehemently opposed the same and had taken a definite stand that the accused persons were not involved, thereby trying to save the accused, making it clear that even before the lodging of FIR and conducting the investigation, they had made up their mind that the accused were innocent. Stop here. It is also noteworthy that the local police had failed to discharge its statutory obligations by investigating the case in a fair manner. Stop. In the present case, the police concerned did not care to prepare a site plan, neither had recovered any blood sample from the spot, nor thought the importance of sending the licensed revolver of the deceased to the ballistic expert. Stop. The local police had also failed to take into consideration before submitting the charge sheet against the petitioner under section 306 IPC that there has been animosity between the deceased and the proposed accused persons. Stop. The deceased has installed a crusher plant, and when the aforesaid accused persons started creating hindrance in the operation of the crusher business of the deceased, he moved several representations to the higher authorities against them. Stop. A civil suit for injunction was also instituted by the petitioner against the aforesaid accused persons before the Civil Judge Senior Division Mahoba, which is still pending. Stop. Apparently, the aforesaid persons, having strong motive for the commission of the aforesaid incident and their participation in the crime, cannot be ruled out. Stop. These aspects mentioned herein above have been completely and intentionally ignored for the reasons best known to the local police. Stop. From perusal of the charge sheet, it is clear that it was prepared on 4th May 2011. Stop. On the same day, it was submitted to the supervisory officer for approval, which approval was granted immediately. Stop. On the very next date itself, that is 5th May 2011, the same was presented before the magistrate, on which cognizance was taken on the same day. Stop. The speed at which the respondent authorities acted after receiving the notice of this petition is alarmingly fast. Stop. The police officials prima facie appear to have turned the case in a manner where the hunter himself became the hunted, as a charge sheet has been filed under section 306 IPC against the petitioner complainant himself, who is the father of the deceased, which this court takes very strong note of. Stopera. Learned counsel for the respondent contended that the observation was clearly in the nature of an obiter dicta and did not lay down the correct law. Stop. That was a case in which respondent number 1 had entered into a contract with respondent number 2 for taking advances of the security of the factory premises, plant and machinery. A mortgage was executed by him in favor of the respondent bank. Stop. The bank insured the mortgage properties from time to time with the appellant company under different insurance policies. Stop. A fire broke out in the factory premises and the insurance company was duly informed. Stop. The surveyor estimated the loss at rupees 4600 without prejudice to the terms and conditions of the policy. Stop. After some correspondence, the appellant insurance company repudiated the claim under the terms of the policy. Stop. Thereupon, respondent number 1 wrote to the insurance company that since it had repudiated the claim, a difference had arisen between the parties and appointed a sole arbiter to decide the dispute. Stop. At the same time, it mentioned that if the insurance company desired to nominate an arbitrator, it may do so. Stop. The insurance company, however, took the stand that since it had repudiated the claim, the arbitration clause in the policy was rendered inoperative and no arbitration proceedings could legally be initiated. Stop. This led to the respondent number 1 filing an application under section 20 of the Arbitration Act. Stop.